You're here. You made it. How you doing, Foxfire? All right. I think I got everything under control here. Good evening, everybody. This is 21st Century Jedi. I gotta get my joystick swapped over. And tonight we are gonna have a little winter fun. At least we're gonna try to, anyways. Ugh. So tonight we're gonna do a couple of Olympic events, and we're going to do the Winter Games by Epyx, as well as the Games Winter Edition by Epyx. So they're going to be most of the same sporting events, but they're going to be done different ways. So you'll see once we start playing them a little bit. Um, I said I wanted to do this tonight because I wanted to get into a little bit of the winter fun. I really haven't had a chance to dig into like Christmas themed games for the Commodore. Though there may be some other ones for other platforms that are, more fun. I know I've seen the Game Grumps do things like the Santa Claus and stuff like that. I don't want to do, redo things like that, but um, I have I have this at least. Um, so if you remember from a previous stream, I believe I played at least the Summer Games 2, if I remember correctly. I don't think I did the first one. But a lot of the thematic elements that you see in the opening games here were brought over from the Summer Games series into here, like the exact same sprite layout of the birds flying, the doves flying. The theme music, of course, is probably brought verbatim over from those original ones. Still, for 80s graphics and 80s sound and stuff for Commodore, that's pretty good. This was groundbreaking at the time, just playing these types of games and stuff. So I'm a little tired tonight, Foxfire, a little bit kind of worn down. So for those who may be watching this, COVID has hit our household. Um, I don't have COVID yet. I say yet because I imagine I will get it again at some point here, and it'll probably happen within the next week here. My daughter has it. She's the only one that's come down with it so far. We've all had it at least once, and we've all been immunized against it as well. At least 2 shots, if not at least a booster shot as well. So we have had our antibodies built up against it, but at the same time, you never know with the variants that are out there, like what it'll do and stuff. So, we're doing our best to try and get through this. Unfortunately, there's really nothing we can do about like quarantining and sequestering, because the kids have to, they have to bounce from place to place here within the household. They just have to. They can't stay confined in their room, and they can't, just stay in one bathroom or something like that. They have to bounce around a bit. So if they are carrying any of this, then there's a good chance that all of us will get it. It's kind of a fact of life when you have little kids. If it was just adults and stuff, then yeah, I could see us sequestering a little bit better and organizing it a little bit better. But say la vie. So today was spent a lot of time with my granddaughter, which was a good thing. It does wear me out sometimes, though. But I spent most of the day with her, playing and having fun. So, I'm grateful for that. Um, so let's get back to the winter games here. So this again, I'm going to play this one. This might be a bit of a short stream tonight. I don't know how long I'm going to play tonight because like I said, I feel like I might want to just nod off a little bit early tonight. I'll do winter games that I'm more familiar with. I don't. I thought I remember playing the game's winter edition, but I don't recall playing a lot of those events. So it's possible that some of this might be new to me. Either way, we'll go into it. We'll jump and have some fun with it. So with the game's winter edition, you have, or I'm sorry, with the winter games, you have 7 events. You have the hot dog, biathlon, figure skating, ski jump, speed skating, free skating, and bobsled. Um, like with summer games and summer games 2 and all that, these are Olympic events. So uh, the theme is the same. If you've played Summer Games, if you've played Summer Games 2 or so on, it's the same thing. You can compete with your friends. You can have your own nation that you represent. Whether it's the U.S., Soviet Union, whatever. You get your little national anthems and stuff that you get. It's all the same stuff there. Um, and of course, you can have your records that you keep and stuff as well, and it's all a little fun. It's fun stuff. I remember playing a lot of this stuff with my friends. We'd get around, huddle around the Commodore, and we'd be like, "All right, let's go ahead and let's see who wins the overall events and stuff." And just a lot of competition, but friendly competition. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, I'll start with the hot dog because that's probably the funniest event in this one. We'll let that load up. So when we say hot dog, what we're talking about is basically freestyle uh, acrobatics, basically skiing. Um, it wasn't actually an event back when this came out. I don't think they didn't actually call it hot dog, obviously, but um, I think it was close to it at that time. So I think it was kind of the predecessor to what we see today with like the X Games events and stuff like that. It's also, I think, out of all the events, I think this one has probably the best music intro when it loads up. You'll find out when I show you here. With all of these events, rhythm and timing matter. So um, being able to do well involves like how well you manipulate the joystick, basically. I gotta kick that up a little bit. Hold on. I can see if somebody remixed that theme or something like that. So basically, the idea is you press the button to jump off of this little berm here, and then you have your ability to do some tricks in the air. You can spread your skis wide, or you can flip, or you can do all sorts of things. The timing is crucial. So if you hold the direction of the joystick too long when doing these moves or something like that, you'll hear a sound. It's like a whoop sound. It's a very whoop, very low pitched sound, and you'll know at that point that you've messed up. You can still land it, but you won't get nearly as good a score. And if you try to do too many tricks while you've done that, you'll see yourself crash. So let's just do the most simple trick at this point. I need to switch joysticks again. Don't remember that. Here we go. Yay! Zeros across the board. um, some of these country names are hilarious. Like URS obviously is the Soviet Union. That doesn't exist anymore. Yugoslavia, I don't think that exists anymore. Um, West Germany is FRG. Doesn't exist that as it does today. Italy, of course, exists. The Swiss exist. GDR is East Germany. Doesn't exist in USA and Canada. So it's kind of funny how much changes over however many years this has been. But let's go ahead and let's actually do a trick here. So if let's hold the joystick to the right, and I'll show you what happens. Okay, single forward flip. We got 7.2 on the total score. Not bad. Let's try and go left this time. Oop. There's that little whoop sound. Notice I didn't do as well. Now, if you hold it in a different direction, you can see what happens. Like, you can spread the skis apart. You can do all sorts of crazy things. You can, tinker around with it. And it's all about how long you hold the joystick in that direction to really time it right. Now, that was a pretty decent one, although we didn't do a flip, so it wasn't going to be as great. Okay, so now that we know the moves, let's see if we can combine a couple of these things and get a perfect 10 score out of this. All right, so let's try a double forward flip. Oops, that's too many. I love the ending. I love the way that he crashes. It's just his feet sticking out of the snow. I've always loved that. I just thought it's a cute little thing that they added to this. Oh, not a perfect 10. But 9.2 is pretty good. All right, let's try. Ooh, I pulled it off. Woohoo! I didn't expect to do that on the first shot like that. Um, nice. I'm actually better at this than I thought I was. Usually I would be trying this thing like, and then I would just crash it or mess it up. But I'm actually pretty decent at this now. It's crazy. All right. Oops. All right. So let's go ahead and try something else here. I'm gonna try and warp speed this so I can get through the loading screens a little faster for everybody. Let's practice. No, let's go down the list here. Let's do biathlon. So biathlon is a combination. Bi, of course, being the key piece of that. There is it's a combination of skiing and shooting. So if you've ever watched biathlon, basically these people are cross country skiing and they have to stop at these certain points and they have to shoot targets and they have to do it as quickly as they can and accurately as they can. If you are able to time this thing just right, you can kind of get through the shot part of it pretty quickly, but you'll have to go through the motion of loading and cocking your rifle to be able to shoot. To go for this, you have to kind of go left, right, or not. Kind of have to get the motion right. Again, the rhythm is crucial here. Your pulse matters here because the faster your pulse goes, this is a problem here. Trying to do this with a keyboard. It's not taking the key inputs here as fast as I would love it to, but it's okay. Your pulse matters because it's going to determine how fast your target shots will move. Get up the hill. I do like the scenery that they did with this, though. It actually looks very nice for the day here. Okay, so the idea here is you're supposed to press down to open the bolt. You'll load it by pressing forward, and then you take your shot as your pulses. See, as your pulse is moving, the target speed is going very fast here, so I have to time it. Not bad. Oh, I gotta go downhill. To go downhill like that, you can actually gain on have your pulse rest a little bit, but then you're working up the hill, it actually gets it harder again. Left, right typically does your skiing, except when you're going downhill, you can use the down key or the down direction on your joystick to just push like that. It's only when you go flat or going uphill that you got to go left, right, and here's where you get stuck. I'm trying to get it to register because it just won't do this. Just doing left, right alone is not enough on this one. Oh, terrible on that one. So the actual final time and score is depending on like how fast you get through these pieces of the course. and how many shots you hit or miss, you know, and they'll give you a final score, and that's how you determine that competition. Come on, get up the hill. My goodness. I used to be able to just kind of wiggle the stick really fast, and then you would get through that pretty fast, but yeah, not as good at this event as I am at the hot dog. Oh well. I have one more round of shooting to do here, and then we finish this up. And we're not going to do this one again, I don't think. As far as the next event is figure skating, I will do that probably once because that one is tricky. Come on. It's just not registering left right on this sometimes. If you time it right, though, you can get actually pretty decent movement here. So you can get a rhythm of this and get through it pretty quick to save you some time. But you got to be pretty good and accurate with your shots. Get one last hill. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Get up there. You can do it. There's the finish. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, that was a terrible time, I bet. Yeah, so there you get your misses there, your total skiing time. That's what you get for your total time. So we're not going to do that. The biathlon is a good event, but it's probably better if you have an actual joystick because it seems to register the inputs a little better. I remember going up the hill like that and just kind of, wailing on the joystick left and right, and you'd get up there pretty quick, but your pulse would shoot through the roof. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. There we go. Let's practice the figure skating. Again, I'm probably not going to do the free skating in this one because it's identical to the figure skating basically. It's just a different program length and stuff. All right, side 2, Alt 8. Here we go. Attach. Warp that. Okay, so you have a minute to do all sorts of moves and stuff. And again, it's based on the direction of the joystick, holding the button, rhythm and timing, how long you hold the joystick, and things like that. So you automatically start skating, right? I think you can hold the button. You can skate backwards. You got the little music going there, the classical piece. I forget what it is now. You can do that. Let's see, what other move can we do? Nope, that doesn't do it. Oops, I fell down. You can do a spin. You have to, I think, hold the button down to land the jump, otherwise you fall down. These are diagonal things, I think. I'm actually doing all right here. I usually do terrible at this. Landed some decent jumps here. Whoops, I fell down. Let's try and do this one. Triple toe loop. Oh, and I fell down. Couldn't land it. Finish it off. Oops. And there's my scores. 1.6. Yeah. So you can tell why I don't like playing this one. If I practice it a little bit more, I could do all right with it. I'm surprised I landed as many jumps as I did on that. Usually I just like whoop up in the jump and die. Okay. The ski jump is a fun one. That's a good one. I loved playing that one because I loved trying to get the max distance I possibly could on it. It's challenging too because you have to kind of hold your pose and stuff, and quick, simple movements with the joystick, and you have to know exactly which way to move it to really get the best out of it. So it was always a good challenge. So let's go ahead and do that one. There's our music. This is probably the second best theme, or maybe the third. Bobsled's right up there too. This is a very inspiring theme, though. Think about it. I always liked it. So the idea with this one is you're going to press the button to start, right? And then you got to hit the button at the end of the jump to launch. If you don't, you'll see what happens. Splat. Yes, we want to try that again. Okay, so you hit the button at the end of the jump just as it gets about to the flat part, and it'll launch your skier into the air. And then at that point, you get a little zoomed in spot of your skier, and you want to try and keep him in that ideal pose. You'll see it when I go into it. You want to keep him as close to that ideal pose as you can, and then make sure he lands in that pose, so that way you get the actual landing and he doesn't crash. So you can see he's leaning too far forward. Now he's leaning too far back. You gotta lean him up, lean him up. Whoa! Got it. That was a good jump. That was over 200 points. So 189 distance points. You get style points. I don't really know what that means. If it's like you gotta hold the pose or something like that. But let's see what happens when he fails to do that. Whoop! He's crossed his skis up now. It's too far. I landed that one. That one wasn't as good. Style points were only 0.6 or 0.6 or 6.0, I should say. So let's see if we can do a little better here. Oh, geez, you're all over the place, dude. Oh, he crashes. Horrendous crash. Still get the points, which is surprising. You get 180.6. That was a good one. 211. Nice. It's a simple part, but you can really compete well with others. Like how well do you do it? Can you hold that pose right? And can you get the max distance and stuff? It's all a little bit about timing and where you hit the marks and stuff. I think hitting it towards the end of the ramp might also have a factor in this too. That was pretty close. That was 210.2. Okay, so that's ski jump. We'll do speed skating next. Speed skating I liked because I'm a fan of speed skating, really. Let's go ahead and change the disc over here. Two-sided disc from the original days, side A and side B. It'll go faster. There you go. This one's pretty simple. You basically have to time your left and right strokes. As you get your skater on his pace, right? You're just going left, right, left, right. It's just timing your skate stroke here. And if you get the rhythm right, then you're going to go max speed, basically. Kind of hard to do this with a keyboard, but we're going to try. That little yellow bar there is kind of measuring like if you're getting your maximum speed and effort there. You want to max that out if you can. And the way you can tell is, again, if you're skating well and your stroke is right, like this, it's pretty smooth, right? Your skater is smooth. He's going fast and stuff. Oh, that computer's getting closer. I gotta try and do better. It's only to 250, thank goodness, so I don't have to worry about losing to him. Very simple event. But again, trying to get that maximum speed is what it's all about. Trying to shave your time down below like 30 seconds or whatever. We're going to skip free skating. We'll go right to bobsled. Another fun one. Oh, we got to switch sides here. This one's challenging for anyone who doesn't know what they're doing, man. They'll crash instantly on the first corner. And that's because they don't know what to do. So I'll give everybody kind of a clue here as to what to expect with this one. So the key to doing well at bobsled here is knowing the course, knowing where your turns are, and another great theme song in my opinion. So you can see the course map right there, and you do follow along with it right from the start to the finish. The key to it is really being able to lean into your turns while pushing forward to gain as much speed as you can. So as we launch, you'll see what happens. Like if we just let it go, your bobsled goes all the way up the berm there, and it just kind of topples right over. Now, as you turn to the right, you're going to want to hold the joystick to the right so that you can keep your bobsled at the right angle. Okay. I haven't played around with like the speeds of this and stuff, but I'm curious about this to see how fast I can get this to go. My thought is that you want to try and hang this thing as high up on the berms as you can. One last turn to the right and launch it. 22:04, not bad. Let me see if I can beat that time. Try it a little bit faster. So you do want to let your bobsled carry up in the berm a little bit, like just before it's about to tip over. It's going to automatically try and climb the berm on each side. It's just about timing your reaction to it, really. This one's a really quick time, I think. 21:75. Cut down at least a quarter second off of it. That's pretty good. Let's give it one more run. Let's see if we can do better than 21.75. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go faster. Must go faster. Come on. Put your head down. More aerodynamics. 21.75 again. Okay, so that's bobsled. And that's all the events basically for Winter Games. And it seems like a short amount, but when you're playing these like back to back and stuff, and you got multiple players playing, it can take a good amount of time. And it's a fun time if you're, like I said, you're doing some friendly competition. Sometimes when we would get together and play these things, we would do like a combination, like Summer Games 2, Winter Games, depending on how long we wanted to play and stuff, you know. It was always a good time. Obviously, you can keep track of your world records and stuff, see what's there. Somebody got 21:41. Either that's legit or maybe not legit, but 1:29 on the biathlon. I don't know if these are legit or not, honestly. Anyway, they don't have a closing ceremonies for this, unfortunately, so that's pretty much all we're going to see with this. I'll just show you. Obviously, you can do, your pick your country and stuff. You can see all the different countries and so on. I forget how to do the Was it spacebar? No. It used to be you could preview each country's national anthem, but it's not a button, I don't think. I think it's something else. What did the... There was an article I had on this that maybe it'll tell me. Anyway, that's the whole national anthem thing, and I do like how they did this. I mean, it's just a little clever thing to do in it, but the graphics for each flag look really good. Um, so most of the well-known countries, obviously, you're not going to get like smaller countries like Jamaica or something like that, which would be wonderful. But I mean, at the time, it was really cool. You were representing most of the world here when you were looking at all this, especially the Soviet Union and West Germany, East Germany, and actually, I didn't even see East Germany on here. That's strange. Strange you could do West Germany but not East Germany. Oh well. Anyway, that's Winter Games. What we're going to do now is we're going to switch over to the Games Winter Edition. Let me see if I can bring that one up real quick. Let's do... I don't know which one I need to do here. I'm going to do this one. Different theme, of course. Different sprites and everything. So Epyx was trying to go for a different look and try to revamp the whole Olympic franchise a bit, That's why they came out with the Games Summer Edition and the Games Winter Edition. They are very similar in terms of the events, but the way that they display them graphically is much different. There's a different mechanic to all of these games and stuff, so... It's a nice intro, though, I gotta say. You have the little figure skater going across. Let that load up. Okay, so now you have a theme music during the menu. Alright, so let's try to practice something here. I guess I'll start top to bottom. You see that they've got now, instead of the bobsled, they have the luge. They have cross-country skiing instead of the biathlon, which is very similar. They have figure skating, of course, that stays the same. Ski jump is there. Slalom is there now, which they didn't really have in the first one. They have the speed skating again, and then they have the downhill skiing. So, slightly different mix of events. Let me see what I'm just going to go with a guide here because I don't remember playing a lot of these things. So with the luge, you press the fire button, keep it pressed, up or down, initiates the starting movement. Let go of the fire button to start. You press the fire button quickly 3 to 4 times to push yourself off from the ice with the gloves. Left and right is steering. If you start ideally and then leave the joystick in a neutral position until you reach the finish line, you will have an easy time of about 24.3 seconds. Keep the luge as centrally as possible in the ice canal with movements to the right and left. By this, you are additionally 2 to 3 seconds faster. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. Interestingly enough, this is 1988, and yet they're using the old Commodore BASIC text. You can see that from the font that they're using here. You have different tracks here, which is interesting. I like that. So we'll go ahead and try track 1. So it said, hold the button, keep it pressed. up or down to initiate the starting movement 2 to 3 times. Let go of the fire button to start, and then hit the button. Alright, let's see if we can do that. Alright. I gotta let go. Go, 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 go! So now I have to hold left or right to keep this thing centered within the track. Oof, this is tricky. You never know what view you're gonna have. That's the weird part. Wow, I'm all over the place. I don't even know if I'm doing good or not. 24.85. Nice. Sure, we'll try another track here. Or, okay, maybe we won't. Go, 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 go! Yeah! Yeah! No, stay, stop, stop, that, it's just frustrating. Yeah, that, yeah! I guess this could be better. I could be like screaming around every corner like, ah! Holy crap, I'm going fast. Where am I going? 24.39. I guess that's good. Let's go no. All right, what else can we try here? Let's, I guess, cross country. Fire button left, right, speed up. Fire button left, right, push with both sticks. All right, okay, we're gonna try this. Oh, we're just gonna do 1 kilometer, thanks. Press your button, okay. So it's just like the biathlon in terms of the gliding. There's no pulse thing, so you don't have to worry about that. You do have to hold the button. Wow, that was a fast course. 15 seconds to go a kilometer? Oh, I don't want to do this again. I'll give it this. I mean, it's definitely a little bit cleaner than the biathlon. Like, my glide strokes here are very, no big deal here. Whoops. This guy's blowing right by me. Wow. I did it faster, but the computer pacer went faster than me this time. Wow. All right, let's try. All right, here we go. Let's try figure skating. According to this, you can choose one of the 7 available music titles with a joystick: slow rock, fast rock, jazz, rhythm, new wave, romantic, medium rock. You can have a maximum of 14 elements fitting the music rehearsed with a joystick. If you want to change your choreography, you can press the joystick upward twice. So you get to plan your routine this time. Whether I can do all these events or not is another great question. So I'm going to have to try and keep it simple so I can remember it here. Select the music. Rhythm, jazz, fast rock, slow rock, romantic, medium rock. I'm curious what jazz might sound like. That's loading. Let's try an axle jump. Try a double axle then after that, I guess. I don't know. And then go to triple axle. And then we we could do a scratch spin. I'm just going to go left to right across these things. I think it's about right. Do the camel spin. Yeah, that's right. And then the sit spin. Can I do the waltz jump? I can do the waltz jump. So you can do 14 moves here. And I'm just going to keep going in order here because it just works. Seven. That should be the final move. All right, here we go. So the funny thing about the moves here is that it's all about moving the joystick up for a certain amount of time, and then joystick down to land like jumps. So we'll see if I'm good at this at all or not. It's also about the timing of like when they say, hey, you're supposed to jump now, or you're supposed to make this move now. What's the next event after this one, I wonder? Oh, ski jump. Curious to see. And run and jump. Okay. I'm curious to see if that's going to be the similar one or not. Here we go. So we got to go. Whoops, I fell on my butt. What am I supposed to be doing here? And I fell on my butt again. They don't tell you anything about moving. Hey, I landed one. Yay. Alright. We're starting to get somewhere here. Oh, I hit the button instead of going the right way. Okay, we're making some progress here. Go, 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 skate. You ain't got time, girl. Go. There you go. Good job. Good job. All right. Finish it. Flourish. Oh, boop. Way to go. View score. Must be terrible. Zeros. Let's get out of that one. I have to give him props for that one though, because it seems a little better than the original one. Like you can actually plan your moves and stuff. You can pick your music and stuff, so you can actually like if you practice that, you could probably get really good at it and put together a really good score. Let's try the ski jump. Why do we have a red screen here all of a sudden? That's no good. Why do we have a red screen, I wonder? It's not loading anything from the disk. Does it need a new disk? Are you going to prompt me for it? Well, hell no. Oh, darn it. Now I gotta get out of the full screen mode. I don't remember how to do that. Oh, let's close this thing. Let's start that over, shall we? Ugh, I don't want full screen. Yep, that's wonderful. I don't remember the keystroke to get out of it. It's just Alt Tab, Alt Escape. Great. I might have to go a little BRB here just to get out of this mode, because I don't remember. I can't even get to the menu is the problem. No, I don't need that. All right, hold on. Give me like a minute to fix this here. I just got to figure out what the command is. Okay, I think we got it fixed now. Just want to get it situated so that it's back at the right size. Right about there is good. Okay, let's go back and reload. See what happened here. Do. Let's try this one. This is supposed to be the most compatible version, so we'll see. Get through it, please. Let's go. All right, practice ski jump. Yeah, it loads. It does the same thing again. Let me try a reset. Let's try the other version I have of this. Yeah. The cracked versions, man, they're annoying sometimes. Just how much intro crap that they put into these things. Yay, we cracked this thing! Hooray to us! Let me splash your screen with a whole bunch of nonsense. All right, try this one. Practice ski jump. Please insert side B. Got it. So I think the other one had a problem where it didn't know where side B was or something. That could be it. All right, so now that we got that, this ski jump's a little different because we're actually going in from a first-person perspective. So the fire button's to launch the character. Joystick left, right to make corrective movements during the run. Speed up for going faster. Fire button to jump at the end of the ramp. Left, right, vary angle of the upper part of the body. Up down is to extend, contract the arms, and then telemark landing is the fire button. So it says press the fire button already approximately 3 to 4 seconds before the edge and keep it pressed. After the takeoff, make the character lean extremely forwards. Start the landing early. Press fire button and keep it pressed until the landing is done. Alright, well, this ought to be fun. Let's see how many times I crash this thing. Here we go. Interesting look here. Obviously, we're not going down and doing it this way. Or maybe we are. Now we're see, here we are. We're going to try and keep this thing in the middle. And whoa! Okay, then. I didn't know the end was going to come up that fast. Let's try that again. So we're going to do this. We want to keep the joystick forward. Then... Whoa! Nope, that didn't work either. Alright. Fire button's to jump. It says keep it pressed 3 to 4 seconds before the edge. Let's try that again. Okay, and then hold it down. Aha, we're sailing! Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're going to do this, it says, and then we want to telemark the landing. Whoa. Ah! Wow, this is tough. Let's do this, and then hold the button down. I'm not supposed to hold up, I think. That might be my problem. So we want to hold this button down here. Go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast, and then launch. And I say hold it right, like this, and then hold it left to go that way, and then land. Oh, I didn't have it right. It's hard to line that up. Very hard to line that up. I wonder how that's going to work here. Let me try one more time here. Keep it centered, then jump. Go all the way to the right. And then up this way. Oh, I didn't hold it. The button, I need to hold the button. I get the launch better now. Go this way. Alright, now let's set it up. Oh, I see. So I gotta hold my button down to land it. I think I got it now. I think I got it. Go fast. Go super fast. Super, super, super fast. Whoa, we're way off. We're okay. Come on, Eddie the Eagle. You can do this. I believe in you. Oh, he didn't get into his position. I gotta lean him a little bit more, I think. Go super fast, Eddie. There you go. Launched. Here you go. Get down. Oh, I almost had it. It's hard to get him out of that angle. It's like he stutters a little bit. Let's see if he can do it this time. Alright, go, 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 go. Lean into it. Get back. Come on, hold it. Ah, he won't. He won't get into the landing pose. Getting a good launch. Alright, now get back. It's just not... I can't get it. When I try to... I can get it sometimes, but not all the time. At least I got the launch okay. Now let's see if I can get the landing down. I'm trying to do it early. There we go. That's what I want to do. I want to hold it like that. Now he lands, see? Alright, not a great score, but whatever. I wanted to at least land one jump there. Now we got the slalom, which is an interesting one now. This is like, according to this, we got a up or left, down or right, move to the right or left. Fire button, start and accelerate. First gate always needs to be passed from the top, so I guess we got to kind of alternate it. All right, this ought to be interesting. I'm looking forward to the speed skating one because I think I remember playing that one and liking it, but I could be wrong there. I don't know. Let's go 350, and looks like it's pretty easy, so we'll start with that one. Whoa, what the heck happened there? Oh, am I on warp? Ready, set, go. Oh, that guy's a snowball. This is pretty easy. 647, that was pretty quick. Yeah, we'll continue practice. Let's try 400 now. Go to the top. Get a rhythm here. It's pretty easy, actually. Pretty interesting music. Set. All right, so this is gonna be faster. So, all right, this is pretty easy actually. This doesn't seem very challenging. Let's see the speed skating now. Fire buttons to start and get up after a fall. Joystick rhythmically left-right moves. The gliding phase. Left, right, plus up to change to the outer lane, or down to change to the inner lane. The rhythm is crucial. All right, let's try this one. Looking forward to this one. Speed skating. The reason why I'm looking forward to this is I think it is. We'll start with the half. Well, you know what? Let's do 1.5 laps here. I do like the look of this because it gives you like a dead-on look to see. You can see the skater up close, as well as you can see it tracking around the track. And of course, you got the outer lane and the inner lane to watch out for. So I'm starting in the outer lane, but at some point I'm going to want to stay to the inner lane if I can. Oh, I fell down. Get up. I don't even know how to do this here. Following his arm, actually. Like when it goes back, I'm hitting left. When it goes right, I'm hitting forward. You know, going forward, I'm hitting right. You know what I mean? Catching up. And when he gets straight on, it should be pretty straightforward. I will. Oh, come on. Get up. Let's stay focused here. Oh, crap. Get up, get up. No. Oh, I got a lot of catching up to do here. I got the inner track, though. I might be able to catch him. Here he goes. Don't fall down now. Look at him go. Look at him go. Wow, look at that. What a comeback. Fell down like 4 times, but I still won the race. Oh, they would keep you in this one. All right, that's fine. Let's see if I can do it better. Curious to see how you're supposed to smoothly change lanes like that. Down to change the inner lane, so I gotta hold the down key apparently. It's like ticking of a clock here. Whoops, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Okay, I had it. Okay, go, 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 go. Oh, get up! Bum! It's hurt your wrist after a while. Like holding it like this and then doing the left, right like this. It's starting to cramp up a bit. Not gonna lie. Go, 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 go. Wow, that was much better. Like 10 seconds faster. Nice. Fun little event. I like that one. All right, the last one is the downhill, which is different than the slalom. It says it's one of the more difficult disciplines. You play both in the side and in the first person perspective. That's tricky. Left, right, steer, up, accelerate. It says joystick up, brake as well. I don't see how that must be down. Just make only one push with the sticks at the beginning. Is easy to go too fast. This is weird. I'm curious about this one. Press button to set cameras. And now we have different font too, which is kind of weird. Simply press fire only once and the whole race stays in the first person perspective and is less confusing. Whoa. Oh, that's because I'm warped. Let's try that again. Oh, whoa. So I'm supposed to go between these gates. Alright, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Nice, nice, nice. I gotta say, not the level of quality I expect from Epyx on this one. I mean, it's challenging, yes. I expect more than just a single mono color for both the gates as well as the skis. That's very disappointing to me. This is something like a smaller publisher would have done, I think. But I must admit that the speed of this is pretty good for the Commodore. This is not warped, and it's pretty quick. Remember, the Commodore only ran on like a 1 kilohertz processor or something. Extremely slow. long is this course? My God. Ta-da! I win. Honestly, that last one was a bit of a disappointment. I won't lie. Like I said, I was expecting more color out of it. You know, a little bit more graphics than what they had. I expected the flags to have a little more life to them. I expected the skis to be a little bit different. Oh well, what are you gonna do? There's little things I noticed about this game too that when you look at the quality of it overall and you see other people's reviews of it, you do kind of get the feeling that it was rushed out a little bit. Like, for example, that one had different font of the text than you do see like here. And some of the other events don't have the same type of font. Some of them use the basic font, others use like, that other type of font. So it's very interesting. Let's take a peek at the closing ceremonies. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a little bonus one in here as well. I think if I have it, I believe I still have it. Let's check. I got to check to see if I've got this so I can promise it or not. Let's see. It would have been under W. So what I might do here to wrap up the night is play one event from World Games and then save the rest of the events for another, another time when we do this for another stream. Because one of the events in World Games is barrel jumping, I should say, which is a winter event, and it's pretty fun to play. So I'll put that one on there as like the last event for tonight, and then I'm going to call this one a little bit early, so I can get some rest tonight because I have a feeling that I am going to need it, especially if COVID starts knocking on my door, which I expect it will. Okay. So this is closing events. As you can see from the people that are lined up there, they are Royal Canadian Mounted Police. So this was done for the 1988 Olympics, I believe, which were in Alberta, Canada. All right, cool. I like the medals. That's pretty neat. So what are they doing here? I imagine the fire has to die down. And it's gone. So now the sky fades to the blue and down to the dark night, and I imagine fireworks are going to go off here. A little bit muted in terms of the firework display as opposed to what I've seen in other displays. Whoa, big finale. There you go. Now you're talking. Look at that. Woohoo. Exciting. Now let's see what else they do here. Saddle Dome in Calgary, I believe. Fade away to black. Credit screen is probably going to come up next, I'm assuming. Yep. Fuzzy Furry. Okay. I recognize Chuck Somerville in that list. I know he did some of the other ones in the Summer Games series, I believe. Fuzzy Furry was a name. That's funny. I don't think that's the real name. I think somebody edited that later. Yes, the game Summer Edition. I do have that. We will play that probably for the summer grouping I do again. Doing a lot of work with those three voices you can hear in the sound, the SID chip. Not as much as I've heard in some demos that I've heard recently. They really try to squeeze as much as they can out of that SID chip to make it sound like multiple sound tracks in there. But this is what they did back in the 80s, of course. It was just kind of get your three voices going. You know, one's doing the rhythm, one's doing that melody, one's doing the harmony and stuff. Yeah, okay, so I think we've seen all this. Yep. Can I get out of this now, please? It's just looping now. Wow. Okay. On that note, let's reset and go to... Let's find our game here. It's going to be World Games. So again, I'm only going to go and do one event on this. Yeah. I will save the world events for maybe like I'll combine that one with California games or something else. I'll just give you a kind of a tease of this one, and we'll save the rest of them for another time. I like World Games. World Games was cleverly done. It's not. It's not. I don't think it's in the style of the Olympic Games. Basically, it's just world events that you can do. You know, and I don't remember if you can compete with them or not. It actually came out before the game's Winter Edition and the game's Summer Edition. It came out in '86, which is very interesting. Well, I have a moment here. Um, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow night. It will depend on how I feel. One of the things I would love to do for one of these streams at least is I'd like to put together a compilation of like I know I've seen some not necessarily demos, but basically what do they call it? Programs that were done in the 80s that were just themed around something. Like for example, they had the test card they called it in the old days for Commodore, which is basically just to demo the Commodore 64. You could demo the sounds, the graphics, all the capabilities and stuff. They also had other games like, they would have Christmas demos, which would just kind of play Christmas music and have, graphics on there. It's not a game necessarily, it's just kind of a pleasant little thing to play and stuff. I would like to take whatever's out there and kind of compile that together into like a stream, just to do that, because I think it'd be kind of fun, just to try and see that. Okay, so real quick with World Games again, I guess they do have the competition thing, which is neat. We're gonna say we only have one joystick. It has the same type of theme, so that is identical to the other Summer Games and Winter Games series. You can do the competition with the flags and things like that. The travelogue is interesting because it tells you a little bit about the history of each event. So in this one, we're going to do, there's 8 of them. You can do weightlifting, barrel jumping, cliff diving, slalom skiing. Maybe we could do slalom skiing on this one too. Log rolling, bull riding, caber toss, and sumo wrestling. Out of all of these, I think barrel jumping is the best one, followed by cliff diving and weightlifting. The rest of these are tough. The caber toss is probably up there as a decent one. Log rolling I never got. Bull riding was tough. Sumo wrestling was always a tough one. I never really got that one either. So let's go ahead and do barrel jumping. We'll let the travel log come up. I'll read that off to you. maybe I'll save the slalom skiing for another time so we have more to play with on that one. So I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow night. It all depends on whether or not I actually get COVID or not. Um, if I feel up to it, I'll try and do something for tomorrow night. I don't want it to be World of Warships. I want it to try and be a Commodore game of some sort. So barrel jumping. Barrel jumping takes place in Germany, where skaters compete to jump over the most barrels. The sport started about 300 years ago in Europe, where ice skating was a common form of transportation. In their dash before takeoff, jumpers hit speeds above 40 miles per hour, risking painful bruises if they fail to clear the last barrel. These daring athletes keep protective gear to a minimum for lighter weight. Brought to you by Continental Airlines, which no longer exists anymore. But I love that airplane livery, the spinning globe, and all that stuff. I just love that. I don't know why you would turn the travelogue off unless you just wanted to get through things faster. I just love that little blurb there. It's pretty. It's colorful. It's informational. Why would you turn your back on that? If I do a stream tomorrow night, again, it might be just the winter stuff for Commodore if I can find stuff. If it's a game, I could Hacker 2 is on my list. I haven't really been feeling motivated to do it because I know it's going to be a tricky one to do. Um, I've got other games though in the list that I could probably hit. Um, I'll have to take a look and see, but it'll probably be a Commodore stream of some sort unless I find something like for PlayStation or NES to do. Gotta love the music. Okay, let's start off easy with 3 barrels, right? Well, you say, all right, you can make more barrels here, you can make less barrels here. Guy's like, yeah, I got this. So the trick to doing this event is the right arm of the skater. You basically want it to go left, you press left, and then as it comes forward to the right, you want to time your joystick move to the right. So you're going left, right, left, right, left, right. Get them up to a max speed where the bar is on the bottom right-hand corner, and then hit the button when you're about ready to hit that line to jump. If you time it right, your guy will take off, and then you press down to land. So do 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 do. Goes up, press down. Hey, easy. Let's try something like, let's try 8 barrels. Yeah, I got this. Oh, pfft. Went head first into a barrel. Here we go. So timing that jump is crucial. You want to make sure you get it just right. Ah, too late. Too late. Try again. I got this. This time for sure. Got it. Definitely cleared 8. Just something about, like, when you look at the way this event was designed and the graphics and the sound that you get from this, and then you look at what we did with the game's Winter Edition and stuff, there's a market difference there. This seems like there was a lot of quality put into this. The font is different, the sounds sound a little better, the music sounds good. It makes sense. Everything kind of fits together. With the game's Winter Edition, it just felt like it felt like there were separate events programmed by separate departments and they're just kind of mashed together into the game. Like one event seemed nicer than the others, and it just didn't fit all together really nicely. Anyway, let's try 14. He's like, I don't know. Okay. Just little stuff like that with like the character animation. I just love that, I think it's just a clever little touch. And yeah, made it. I've never gone beyond. I forget what my record is. You can do 20. I don't think you can do it, but we'll try it. Ah! Smash. So let's go through some of the ending animations we can do here. We'll do 20 again. He's like, I don't know about this, but okay. I would love to see somebody who's actually cleared 20 barrels on this. Now, we did that one already. Let's try that again. There's a different animation where if you don't land, if you don't press down, this is what happens. Dun 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 dun. And the last one I can show you is if you go down to something like, say, 10. I don't know. Okay. And you can clear this one. But don't land, then you into the water, and your guy turns blue. This is just it's the little stuff like this that amuses me, you know? Um, just, they programmed this stuff in there. They thought of this stuff and they put it into the game as an entertainment value. There's nothing to be gained from that, but it's cute, it's entertaining, it's fun, and that's what it's all about with these games. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Like I said, I'll save World Games for another night, and maybe tomorrow night. Maybe I'll do that one with California games, just to kind of keep the theme going here. Um, if not, maybe Hacker 2. All right, Foxfire, you take care, my friend. I will talk to you tomorrow. I've got a bunch of other games in here, like Haley Project has been on my mind as well. I might do that one. That's a fun one to try. I've got Prince of Persia here. We can always take a run at that. Some murder mystery ones. Little computer people's there. We got Load Runner. I'm just looking at all these other ones here. Yeah, I got a bunch of them still I can go through. There's a Rambo. There's Seven Cities of Gold. There's Heart of Africa. There's a lot of good ones. Skate or Die. Um, I don't know. I got a lot to choose from, so we'll see which one I pick. But anyway, that was my theme for tonight for winter games, basically. Like I said, I hope to be able to stream tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. I hope you all are going to do well out there tonight. I hope you had a little fun laughing at some of these goofy things. Um, break into that Monday. Try and think of some of these silly things and go out and check it out yourself if you want. If anybody needs any help, learning how to do the setting up the emulator or loading a game or playing a game or something, happy to help out whoever's interested in doing these sorts of things. You can reach me on Discord. You can hit me up on the private messages there. Happy to answer those. Just don't be a don't be a graphic artist trying to sell me something, please. Anyway, 21st Century Jedi telling you take care of yourself and take care of others, especially this time of year. Bubbles up as always. And I will catch you all hopefully tomorrow night. If not, definitely, hopefully for Wednesday as well. We'll see how this COVID thing all shakes out. But currently, I'm planning on doing Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. We'll do something fun tomorrow night, and then we'll do our usual Pool of Radiance Wednesday night and World of Warships Thursday night. So have yourselves a great week. Get through it. See you on the other side. All right. 21st Century Jedi signing off.